think Storm's great against our coordinated lane.
Oh, it's 7 changes. That makes sense. Well, okay. The reason I got into that mindset was that I thought it was
You have sustain against Enchantress, because most of the time she just like chucks at you, and
yeah,
you don't really care that much because you have your own heal ability.
But I think Bloodseeker, like, maybe it's just my feelings on it as an offlaner, but I feel like Bloodseeker always wants to be able to run at the offlane, you know? And he's kind of upset when he doesn't. Nice kill there. As Zayak is able to pick up another one, this time on No Tail's 5 position, Elder Titan.
So far, so good. Oh.
Mid lane matchup, Magical has to turn around, Thompson underneath the tower, taking a lot of damage. The Fairy Fire will keep him alive. Oh! And he sprays Loser.
The disrespect.
He's going to go back into the tower because, of course, like, that's just what you have to do.
Oh my god,
reset the lane. He got the experience for the kill. Magical got much less gold for the kill.
High reward? That was like low risk, low reward. Like there was no upside there.
Yes.
Unless he got stacked,
high risk,
like,
low reward.
He needed to get stacked all 5 times, get hit like 7 times on top of that, and hope that Anna doesn't fight back.
Yeah. Anna was willing to let him go too, because he was like, oh, you're just going to pop your Shrine, and then he got too far away from the Shrine, and Zayak is now going to die in mid lane as well, as he's going to be chased down by the Thompson Ghost. OG supports. I like how they seem to make a point of giving their cores the kills.
Yes. It's like the opposite YapzOr.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, like, if you're Rubik, you gotta steal kills, man.
Magical just trying to do the classic Storm Spirit play and finish out his level 5 to level 6 transition in the jungle.
This is the most painful part about playing Storm, by the way. Because what ends up happening is it feels like it should be okay, but because the jungle creeps like progressively have been giving less and less XP over the meta, you actually end up getting behind like 2 levels by somebody that can just purely lane.
And I'm sure that feels even worse if somebody's sapping your experience mid lane. They will be able to get the dive on his Zayak, but Storm Spirit just picks up his level 6, but he's completely out of mana. And old Jerry's might just be able to run him down. He's really hoping for another lucky shot. Rocket does manage to get him the pull back, but the slow is just enough. Jerix gets the final swing on Magical to claim the kill. And will be able to, I think, got out of the Shadow Demon's range. I think he might have died before the TP finished.
That skip from like level 1 non-stop. I think with this meta, actually, you're sort of forced into this position. And plus, supports are better at dealing with it.
Yeah. On top of that, you get movement speed out of this build, which is always super hype on Axe. You can't just rely on your Blink Tagger alone.
And
they're gonna just dive mid lane again. Shadow Demon keeps on trying to prevent Thompson from taking this mid lane tower, but every single time the 2 supports of OG, No Tail and Jerix will rotate in, wrap around from behind, kill that Shadow Demon so he can't kill the creeps, and lets Thompson just chip away at the tier 1. And finally, this is going to be the last round. They will be able to take it, but not before. We're going to have a fight as they do manage to get the Rupture out onto Jerix. He's going to have to stop that roll and turn and fight as fast as possible. He knows he's dead, but the really good stop coming out from No Tail gets enough damage, and the Storm actually dies. Crystallize sees a bunch of low heroes, but now that Thompson is here, he can't actually go for the kill on No Tail, and he's going to slow down by the Flux. He will die there. Not only do they get the tower, but they win a huge fight around that tier 2 area. OG walk away what was once a 1,000 net worth lead, now ramping up to 5K.
And suddenly Na'Vi has this like really hard mountain that they have to climb, because now they don't have their own mid tower. Any sort of aggressive maneuver that they make into OG's jungle, it takes so much. You have to smoke past to get through that lane. The only other way that you can do it is to go in through this off lane, which is why people prioritize the off lane tower so much, because it's the only other way into the jungle without getting spotted.
Shadow Demon Disruption is going to be able to buy some time here for Blizzy. Is he going to turn and try and fight No Tail? They do manage to get a really good Fatal Bonds with some poison, but here comes Jerix rolling on in. There's going to be heal from the Warlock, but that close to the wall, looks like he's just going to be controlled up pretty well. His Sleight of Fist,
he's hitting everybody.
Now to jump back in. Jerix able to knock around the supports and let Anna do all the heavy lifting here in damage. Gets the double kill while Sub picks up the other one.
This is such a cool rotation from OG, by the way. The fact that they decided to do this into the safe lane. They protect their safe lane area. They understand they're far enough ahead at this point where they're so long. We saw that one time where they used it by their shrine, but Anna just sort of did Ember Spirit things. This time around, you need a good rock fight, but it looks like they're just going to go back for the map control for now. In this sort of game of chicken, by the way, the team that's lost all the towers always has to pull first. because you have to deal with your lane. And OG has so much map control on the map. You have to like spend time resetting things. Otherwise, creeps are just hitting your towers.
Seb's going to just fearlessly lead the way. He saw what happened last time they tried to go on him, so he's going to find the Bloodseeker, immediately manage to get a rod of Atos on him. A call goes out, only managed to grab the 2, doesn't grab the Enchantress, the Enchantress will finish off Crystallize. A jump around for Magical, is able to get at least the Pango kill, but it's going to cost Zion's life unless that disruption. TP out, no, he doesn't make it. 2 dead on the side of Na'Vi with a buyback coming out from JRX. That feels like OG have secured themselves the Roshan.
That's an Atos now on the Ember shirt too. Okay, so they've completely ruined the Storm's timing. He can't go for this this build anymore.
I like the pointing out the items, because this is something that OG did very well. ITI to jump in. They are almost immediately blowing up Anna. Anna just stumbled into a world of hurt, and there goes his wicked 6 streak, but OG are not going to back down so easily. They're going to keep it going here. Thompson blinking forward with his Tempest double, trying to find the easy kill onto the Shadow Demon. Doesn't actually get it. He's managed to get away. Seb pulled back by Magical, trying to be saved by No-Tail. Does manage to get a stomp onto the Bloodseeker at lead. He still has his Rupture, so Seb is not going to be able to retreat, but maybe he can actually get the kill and Crystallize. But there's the call from Blizzy, able to save out Crystallize. The real Thompson has committed to kill Crystallize, and now he's been caught. Disruption going down upheaval, making sure he's going nowhere. And he is certainly going to die twice. That is 5 Na'Vi heroes all surrounding him. He's come back for his second life. They're also low. What happened? Oh, that was a close one. Axe. He's the only death there. Both Crystallize and Magical got dangerously low there. I thought that was just going to be nice and easy.
I think it was the Mjolnir. It was the Mjolnir part.
Yeah. He's almost got Blink Dagger. That is a very dangerous item for OG. A Shadow Demon with Blink Dagger, the smoke. Magical's going to be able to get some information with that. Oh, the Tempest double jumping forward. Crystallize is going to be disrupted. Save with the Rod of Atos. But they do manage to get another one on the ropes. But what a jump in from Blizzy. The lockdown of both Seb as well as Anna gets that kill. No-Tail finally tries to go for the stop. And look at that goal. He just rolled in for Na'Vi. This, what was it, 16K at one point? I remember that number at least. It is beginning to be chipped away by Na'Vi.
I feel like OG was winning this game until they weren't. Like,
yeah.
I don't know what's happened. They really didn't have to do that dive at bottom. This should have been.
No, they didn't. Thompson just jumping in with his Tempest double, trying to go for the fast kill onto Sineko. Sineko unable to protect himself, and Crystallize actually being forced to use his BKB here as the real Thompson jumping forward, but the disruption managed to get it on the real one. Can the rest of his team turn for it? Blizzy makes the jump in, managed to get the call. The Gold Scepter protecting him, but still managed to get the kill onto Thompson. A massive one at that, well worth the cost of a Warlock so far. And look at Blizzy juking around JRX's roll.
I can't believe this game.
Can they go back to taking this tier 1 tower? I don't think so. Fresh heroes are coming up. Anna as well as Seb are about to revive. They've got side lanes to push out. Dude, don't have the stats to back up. Yeah, like evasion. Call missed. JRX now just gonna kite Blizzy on the other side of the river. Magical ends up dying though. That is a rough one.
They actually just have to get out now. So
this is a total reset now. Look at that. The Aghanim Scepter is going to be able to find a +1. The Shadow Demon. And a BKB forced out from Crystallize as well.
That's going to get pretty low now. What is that, 7-6?
Yeah, he's down to a 7-second BKB. Turns around, goes for the silence. Sineko's warning him. Don't think about diving. I've got that chaotic offering. They're still going to go for it, though. Crystallize is so low, and that is enough. Without the BKB, he can't protect himself against all that magic damage. Sineko turns around, drops the golem. They're now going to buy back on Magical. Trying to go for that fast kill onto Anna. Unable to protect him with that magnetic field. Thompson trying to save his carry, but not the case here. And a disruption coming out from Zion as he loads up the poison. JRX does manage to get a Lotus Orb out. The Shadow Demon is dead. He committed heavily to be able to try and kill the forward position of OG. Now it's just left to Magical to try and clear out the creeps as best as he can and prevent OG from finishing off this tier 3.
The thing about Na'Vi and what makes it such a fun stylistic matchup is I think they're very similar to you.
Yeah.
In that regard. It's just they got off to such a bad laning start where Thompson getting the solo kill and all that.
Fast jump in from Anna with that Aghanim Scepter. Zayak looking for something, trying to get out the purge, but may just die before he gets anything cast out. Well-timed rod of Atos into the stomp prevents him from casting a single spell. Blizzy spotted it. He actually runs into the sentries. A long jump in from Magical, but it really doesn't do that much damage as Thompson is still going to be okay. No, he's not. He tried to go for the TP out. Doesn't actually make it. A long jump over. Actually catches no tail as well. Great awareness from Magical. Another zip out with a TP away to the fountain is going to allow him to get away, but Crystallize won't be as lucky. It looks like he gets hexed up as his BKB fades. He doesn't make the jump away, but Magical still being alive might be able. That mid lane, they are going to be able to finally the Tempest double dies. Heal up a little bit more for Magical, see if he can deal with this bottom lane push to Seb. Every single time, he just establishes himself as this super tanky hero that could be right there hitting the barracks, and they can't really commit to him. That's why the Stormseer is always going for that back line. Doesn't manage to find the real Thompson. He's going to be forced to pop the cheese, but now Magical. Oh no, he's used a little bit too much. He does have a bunch of stick charges though. One last jump gets him close to the fountain, but not close enough. And sees a weakness, and he's going to try and jump towards him, finish him off. The Stormseer, and he's low, and he dies. The Golem doesn't get there in time to be able to bail him out. That's 2 minutes on the clock. Snako, he's going to die here as well. Doesn't even have his level 20, so no extra Golem for him on death. And Na'Vi, with only 2 members alive, Crystallize and Zyke, it's going to be a very, very hard hold for them. Fortunately, OG are quite slow at being able to hit buildings. But I have to imagine 90 seconds might just be a bit too much unless the Shatter team can manage to get a kill off of this one. Seb, he gets quite low, but there's a Lotus Orb to remove some of the Shadow Poison stacks. Yules after Yules, but it's not enough. Another 2-minute timer. This time it's the Shatter Demon. Look at these. All right, Blizzy.
I mean, what is he going to do, man?
Oh,
what are you going to do?
And that's where you call it. You don't want to get farmed in the fountain anymore by Thompson, because that's exactly what he's going to do. He did it before on a Roshan, on Spawn. This time he's doing it to Na'Vi heroes. No G.